What's up, friends? Welcome back for some more of The Boys. We are fresh off the opening episode of season 2, which I absolutely loved. So much happened in that, mostly bad, unfortunately. We had, obviously, the CIA director getting her head blown up. We had portrayals of how the media is spinning the story of what Billy and the boys did and how they're kind of like public enemy number one. We had the revelation that there's some more soup terrorists that are being brought over to this side of the world, not just foreign soil. And obviously we still have Homelander out there causing havoc, obviously killing a potential member of the Seven, but not being able to kill the next because Edgar kind of came down and showed force, showed some power over him, which it didn't seem like he was too happy about that. And I almost forgot that we also had the introduction of some sort of superhero religious cult of some kind, I'm guessing. Not quite like the stuff we saw with Annie before in season 1, but it seems more of like some ominous, strange stuff that the Deep was getting involved in. So hopefully we see a little bit more development with that in this episode. But I'm excited to hop into another one with you guys. Hopefully you're excited to watch along with me. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into season 2, episode 2. Oh, thank goodness we're getting some flashbacks for him. I definitely want to see what happened between the end of season 1 and when we saw him in season 2. Oh, incredible sound editing and just regular editing again. They've really picked up the quality there this season. I'm guessing on that paper that he was looking at, he wrote down things that he remembered about the location, maybe to try and find it again. So I guess that makes sense then why Homelander kept him alive, because he didn't actually tell him where Becca is. He just gave him the knowledge that she's out there.
Have initiated a multi-state manhunt for William Butcher for allegedly murdering Vought Vice President Madeline Stillwell.
True, yeah, he's just learning all this for the first time. I wonder how Billy's been able to manage being undetected during all this time.
Sorry, I do not understand.
I like that they're really building up this. They introduced that she was trying to tell him something that has to do with a boy last episode, and she's still trying now. Feeling like whatever that is, it's going to be a good payoff.
He blew up Madeline Stillwell.
I told ya. She was already dead when I blew her up.
Cool, totally. We're just gonna pretend like this is normal? Like we're lemmings?
This is like they're playing a game of Among Us right now, and Billy was caught next to the body even though he didn't do the kill. Tensions are freaking high though.
You know, my dad, he had a ball from the '56 World Series. Signed by Don Larson himself. Pretty cool, huh? Oh.
Doesn't quite have the Homelander skill yet. Oh, I wonder if Homelander is going to realize that his son doesn't have the same gifts he does. At the same time, though, I guess we've never really had a situation where a soup gets somebody pregnant and has a kid. So maybe once you're infested with Compound V, you can transfer it on to your kin.
How long are you planning on staying?
We got a deal. A deal that is alive and well and running around as free as a goddamn bird. So let's just try and be civil.
Such a scummy guy, dude. She's in an impossible situation as well because she has no power in that situation.
Deep? How do you expect to be welcomed back into the Seven if you can't be honest with yourself?
I don't know what the you want from me.
Hey, guys.
There's the freaking Fresca again. What is the significance behind that? Unless they just dropped the big sponsor money on this season.
See, you're just inhibited by suppressive energy. That's it.
What is it, Shrooms?
I guess I call it more of a gateway.
Dang, he just drank that thing, no questions asked. I feel like that might have been a mistake. Interesting. I wonder what her power is exactly, because we didn't really see it last time, although I would assume it's like Storm in the X-Men, because that would be what her name would signify.
Hello? What? When?
ooh, something happened to the girl that she was seeing in the first season. I feel like that's the only person that would make her react like that.
You think you can surprise me? I literally taught you this one.
Hello, Grace.
Such a great frame right there. Billy's just trying everyone he can right now.
There are about 24 federal officers in the church next door. I'm gonna turn you in for the murder of Madeline Stillwell.
You really think I've done that?
You really want me to answer that?
Grace, I know who killed Raina.
Yes, please tell me he gets the ball rolling here, although I don't know if she'll believe it, especially because she knows how much of a vendetta he had against Homelander before.
We think Vought killed her for getting too close to something.
Getting too close to what?
Something to do with a suit terrorist smuggled into Jersey.
It's like asking a cockroach to not be a cockroach. It's just your nature.
Oh, okay, what the heck? I was thinking Stillwell for a second for some reason, but I mean, the same stuff still applies. She probably won't believe anything he says.
Hey! In here, open up.
Oh my gosh, dude, this scene's gonna be wild. I can already tell. The Deep's always into the crazy stuff.
Bro, we gotta talk.
Well, whatever drink he gave him, it's definitely taking effect now.
Remember Melissa Dabrowski, the kindergarten teacher you finger banged backstage at the VH1 Educator Awards?
I totally recognize that voice. What the heck is the actor's name? I know it's Spence from King of Queens, but I can't pin his name right now.
You can't accept your own body, so you violate theirs. Shut the up.
Dang, dude, we're getting real deep right now. He's having to face himself and all his dirty secrets.
Let me out, man. Just let me out. Here you go. Let me out, man.
Ride it, brother.
Oh, jeez, what the heck are they doing to him? I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. He needs to start accepting what he's done and who he is.
What are you doing here?
Apparently your work still has Maggie Shaw as your emergency contact.
Interesting. This is the first time we've seen Maeve in street clothes in the show. It's always a shock to the system seeing them out of their superhero costumes.
Turns out my appendix was about to burst.
There are easier ways to get my attention. You could die from something like this.
But I didn't, so I guess you don't need to save me.
I still want to see the doctor.
She's definitely rebuilding that rapport right there, it seems, because they certainly left things at a bad spot at the end of last season.
Well, Stormfront, congrats on the 7. Are you as excited to be here as I am?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I like her personality, man. She's great. She's already made an imprint in just a few scenes.
Do girls make better heroes?
No offense. I get you have your talking points, but why does it matter whether heroes have a dick or a vag?
Oh my gosh, she was handpicked and she's going against what they want. I like it though, man. She goes against the grain. We need someone else there who speaks their mind.
Your teammate A-Train has been out of the public eye. Are you worried about him?
Yeah, of course.
What if I told you he's right behind you?
Here it comes!
Oh, geez, dude, he's back in the picture. What's he gonna be like now?
Wow, welcome back.
Thanks, thank you.
Oh, dude, it's so awkward because A-Train actually knows who she is. I love the lighting change right there too, how it gets a lot more desaturated, just matching the hopelessness. I mean, there's no way that A-Train would tell on her at this point though, right? She basically saved his life.
They told me you came by my room every day to pray for me. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Man, there's so much anger behind their words right now. I don't think he's over it at all.
Everyone thinks it was a really good idea that you called me in for backup. What would have happened if I hadn't been there to give you CPR?
How does everyone feel about you helping your traitor boyfriend escape?
Well, that definitely shares what he's thinking. He did not mince words right there. At least he hasn't blabbed about it to other people, it seems.
Just had a meeting with the colonel.
Colonel Mallory?
That's right, Frenchie. We get her the suit terrorist. She's gonna get the CIA to scrub our records clean.
Heck yeah, I like it. Things are moving in a good direction finally. Huey can't deny that it was a good idea to call Billy now.
That's the address she gave me. It's linked to the blind bank account that smuggled that suit gun stateside. And I'll bet you he's there. Oh my lord. Ain't you twats lucky that I showed up, eh?
I feel like Billy's definitely got a little bit of Jack Sparrow in him. Some of his acting reminds me of that. It's definitely unique enough, though. It's not like he's copying anything. I do have a sneaking suspicion, though, that they're gonna show up to that place that she gave him, and it's not gonna be what they're looking for.
You deserve to be loved, Kevin. But that starts with you. Take a look. A real look. Go on.
Dude, this is so ridiculous. I don't know why they gave Deep all the trippy or out of this world sequences, but it always makes for some good comedy. His gills are definitely uncomfortable to look at, though.
You are so beautiful.
No.
To me.
This scene, dude. Anytime you combine the Deep with a soul-searching song or a song that'll get you in your feels, it's just perfection.
You are so beautiful.
Oh, this is hilarious, man. This is great stuff. Dude seems to finally have had a bit of an awakening there, singing along with his gills.
Are you kidding me? I can't take this right now. I can't get away from this press junket.
At least he brought her a pretty good sized sample, though. That should do the trick.
Tie with Gecko?
Yeah, from Capes for Christ.
What'd you just put in your boot?
Nothing.
Because it looked like you just put something in your boot.
Oh gosh, he's back and instantly causing more freaking trouble. This man just needs to step down. Oh shoot, bro. Did she pull a fast one on him and not actually put anything in the boot? Well done by her right there.
Let's finish dick tickling these half-wits so we can finally do our real job. Shall we?
Oh, she put it in her bag. Genius. She better be able to get it freaking back, though. I don't want Stormbreaker discovering it, although she definitely seems like she'd be chill.
Hi.
What is Becca trying to do right now? Nothing will ever live up to Madeline's milk for him. He drank up the last of it. Yikes. Any hint of loyalty between her and Billy is not a good sign when Homelander's discovering it. No way, dude. That's insane. They have an entire freaking facility built.
I was told I would never have to see him ever again, that he would never know about Ryan or me. That was the deal.
Homelander is quite upset that this information was concealed from him.
Oh, interesting. So it's not Homelander's doing that, she's here. That was super unexpected, though. It's some gigantic gated community. Billy's never gonna be able to find him again in that case.
Homelander and I went to this Oscar party. There's this producer. He swapped place cards so he could sit next to me. 2 days later, they found his head in one room and his torso in another.
Yikes, did Homelander do that because he was freaking jealous? That's dark. And now she's afraid he's gonna do the same thing to Elena. That's why she's been keeping the secret. This man is so dangerous.
The things that I've watched him do, the things he's made me do, if he ever finds out about you. Why are you telling me this now? I don't want you to hate me anymore.
Another great scene, dude. It's crazy just seeing how much he's got his fingerprints everywhere. He's certainly risen as a player from where he started in episode 1.
You and me, we're gods. Son, we can do anything we want, and no one can stop us. Now that's a good feeling.
So sketchy, dude. If there's any chance his son has the same powers he does, that's gonna be the end times right there, because there's no way you can handle 2 Homelanders at once. I wonder what would happen if the son just outright rejected him, because this man's a loose cannon. I feel like he'll off anybody that just upsets him in any way.
You were right. I'm not gonna get bored and move on. I'm not going anywhere. So feel free to tell Dr. Park to go himself.
Oh my gosh, he heard everything, didn't he? The nightmare is never gonna freaking end for her unless Billy ends up coming to save her at some point. Dude, she snapped that thing clean off. Kimiko shows absolutely no mercy. Unfortunately, they won't be able to question that guy now.
Shining Light Liberation Army? What is going on? Kimiko!
Oh no, dude, what is happening right now? Did Mallory give him a bad address or something? Oh, okay, that was not the reaction that I was expecting right there. Is this her brother that she just saw? Big win right there if that's the case.
Boy. Girl. Her brother. That's what she was trying to tell me.
Oh, it's all coming together now. I like that development. We got a lot of bad stuff in the last episode, but at least we're getting some wins now. Oh, shoot, bro. He's powered too. Also, what the heck was Billy thinking? No, dude, why is Kimiko leaving with him? They're just abandoning him? Maybe the win was actually a loss then.
This world for confusing nice with good. Be whatever. Just drop the mask once in a while. You can finally breathe.
Some great dialogue right there. I'm a big fan. Also, thankfully, she was able to get the pack back right there.
Becca's alive.
What?
Ooh, I didn't know that he was actually gonna tell him that. That's great. He's being honest with him, though. It's about time. Needs all the help he can get.
I gotta find her, and I gotta get her out of here. And I need your help to do it. I find a terrorist for Mallory. She finds Becca for me. That's the deal I made.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense then. I'm on board with that plan right there. I like seeing Billy being vulnerable a little bit and opening up to the group.
Who is Sexton?
Oh gosh, this man is showing up everywhere. I am so sick of him at this point, dude.
What are you doing with this?
This is not how it looks. Okay.
Of course, it's gonna go wrong right after she gets it. This is awful. A-Train needs to wake up and realize he's on the wrong side.
You're not gonna tell anyone anything.
Why is that?
Because you killed your girlfriend. That's what you told Huey, right? That you killed Popclaw?
Yes, freaking tell him. Go right back at him. And we know how much that upset him before, so I'm sure it'll have the same effect now.
I'm gonna take you down right with me. And then we'll both be dead.
Go ahead. Try it.
Oh, she's great, dude. She doesn't give a crap anymore. Just bully him out of doing what he's doing right now.
奴らが来た。アメリカ人さ。ヒーローが悪魔みたいな声でやってきた。キャンプもその周りのすべての村も破壊した。
Oh, dude, Homelander at it again. At least I assume, unless it was just someone else that he commissioned. Learning that, though, I feel like Kimiko might want to go back with the boys.
シャイニングライトは悪と戦う。この国は全世界の敵だ。じゃあ、わかるだろう。
Oh gosh, man, is she gonna have to fight her brother right now? I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Who would have thought that Billy was actually onto something when he was gonna shoot him before? It's obviously better that Kimiko stops him, though, than him. Holy crap, he absolutely launched her. That was some great effects though, man. I love how they shot that. Solid, she got him right back quick. Hopefully she can turn him, or at least stop him from doing what he was trying to do.
Cheers, love. At least someone's got some sense around here.
Kimiko's got a good heart, dude, fighting for her brother like that. Hopefully things work out between them. I was waiting for him to do that the whole episode, practically.
You come between me and my missus again, I'll kill you.
Billy is not gonna let anybody outman him. I don't feel like that's the last time we're gonna have a disagreement between Huey and Billy, though. That could definitely be an ongoing thing. Maybe Huey wants more respect. Another great episode, though, man. This is such a good show. We definitely got some interesting plot developments in this, especially with Becca and the Homelander situation. I don't know how Mallory's gonna be able to find her, because it seems like she's pretty closed off from the world in that facility. So even if Billy and the boys find the soup terrorist, I don't know how quickly that's gonna result in him finding her. But I'm also enjoying this development with Stormbreaker and the spin that she puts on things. And also, now that Starlight has the Compound V, I'm very interested to see what the next move is there, if they go ahead and outvote as the shady company they are. I've got to say that the pacing of this show is one of its biggest strengths as well, because the episodes are about an hour long each, but the time just flies by. I don't feel like it ever drags. It's always moving from scene to scene in an interesting and an exciting way, and it's definitely one of the better paced hour-long streaming shows that I've seen in recent memory. And so I'm really enjoying the way everything is progressing, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I feel like we are going to get some pretty significant things happening in the next episode. Obviously, now that Starlight has the Compound V, we might see it delivered, although it might take a little bit, because obviously Huey has his reservations. He's a little bit afraid after the whole CIA fiasco for her safety, and so it might take a couple episodes before we finally see it delivered, or at all. We might have another hiccup. But then now that Billy's opened up to the rest of the group, I feel like they'll be able to accomplish that task a little bit quicker, knowing the stakes. And I guess talking things out right now, it actually just finally clicked for me that Kimiko's brother is the soup terrorist. I don't know why I never thought of that before. I think I was just thinking that, oh, he's her brother, he's a good guy. But now it makes sense to me that he is the one that they were seeing, because I remembered the actions of him flipping over the boat, and obviously he has that same power. He demonstrated it in this episode. And so now that Billy has the soup terrorist in hand, I'm curious what the play is, because I don't think the group as a whole, and especially Kimiko, are going to just let him hand him over. And who knows what they would do to him at that point. And so if they don't hand him over, obviously Billy wouldn't be able to find Becca, but maybe if they show that they caught him and they turned him good again, maybe she will still accept that. I'm not sure, but it definitely creates an interesting dynamic, and I'm also glad that that finally clicked with me while I'm still talking about it. And of course, you cannot forget the hilarity with the Deep in this episode, and him coming to these self-realizations, and it'll be interesting to see what effect that has on him, if it will be for his benefit, or if they're just kind of manipulating him and going to use him for something more sinister. I'm still getting that vibe from him. Something just feels off about that lady and the whole situation, but I guess we will see. He could end up becoming a good guy. I don't know, that would be quite the shift from where his character started out. But I'm really having a great time with this season so far, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this episode with me, and I'm really looking forward to the next two next week. And so until then, I will see you all later. Peace.